What are some green flags in networking? What are some red flags?
Ooh. Red flags are coming right out the gate asking for something that you don't know nobody. You don't even know what they do. You ain't done no research. You just saying over here, oh, you a director, put me on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Welcome to You Plus Happy. Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. Hello. Welcome to season 3 of You Plus Happy. I'm back, y'all. I'm Selena Marshae. And this season, I get to talk to interesting guests who are building lives they actually like. See, we changed the tagline. You know, the OGs would know. Listeners, you help make the show. When you like, when you review, when you ask questions in the comments, share, subscribe. We always say it because it actually does make a difference. So I want to hear from you. Yes, you listening. And today I'm joined by Dr. Ryan Scott, who is an actor, host, writer, father, community advocate, educator, and more as we'll learn. Welcome to the show. Should I say Dr. Scott?
Thank you. No,
Dr. Ryan?
Ryan is fine. Ryan is fine. That's for the people who, for the people in the back. That's all good. Ryan is perfectly fine. With family, so.
Okay, good. Glad. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, no doubt.
And Ryan has already showed that he's very patient because we have some technical difficulties, but we're here. Okay, we're jumping in with a speed round. That's what we're going to start off with, okay? All right, I'm going to say these words, and then you will do keep or delete.
Ooh.
So keep it or delete it.
All right.
Okay. All right, hustle culture.
Keep it.
Networking.
Keep it.
Personal brands.
Keep it.
LinkedIn.
Keep it.
5 a.m. routines.
Delete it.
And manifestation.
Oh, keep it. Definitely.
Okay, why are we getting rid of the 5 a.m. routine?
5 a.m. is early. Even though I do get up at 5 a.m., so I don't want you to get it twisted. Well, I get up early. Because first of all, I got a son that don't like to get up on time for school. You feel me? So you got to kind of be up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the early bird gets the worm, but it depends on what your early is. So if you're early, you could be working late. So if I get up let's say I get up at 7.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I start at 7. That means I'm going 2 extra hours later. You know what I mean? At night. So I might go to bed at like 3.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I guess it's all relative.
Right.
So maybe, for you it might be 5 a.m. I go to bed by 9 o'clock.
Ryan's an actor. So as an actor, what about when you're on set so late?
Oh, when I'm on set, it just is what it is. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. When it comes down to getting the bag and it comes down to your hustle and your dreams.
Yeah.
You just do what you got to do. So if I got to be there at 5 a.m., I'm going to get up, I'm going to be on time, I'm going to be prepared, I'm going to just get up extra early, but I just know the day before, I'm going to try to get the proper rest that I need. So.
What have you manifested? Because you said keep it
emphatically.
Oh,
man, I definitely believe in manifestation. I feel like that's probably how I got to where I am, is true manifestation. And kind of like, everybody say they spiritual or whatever. But I really do believe in God giving me wisdom and strength to do that. So I pray a lot, about my career.
Yeah.
I do vision boards. People used to, like, that's corny. You doing a vision board? No, I need to see my stuff.
Right.
I told you before this, I'm visual.
Yeah. How long do you keep your vision boards?
I do them every year. So I do them actually on New Year's Eve.
What if the stuff from last year hasn't manifested yet?
I might add it on that next
You just add it on?
Yeah.
Because I had a vision board for like 3 years once, and it took like 3 years for some of the things to
no, everything's not overnight. You know what I mean? But you still got to work towards something. But what I do is every week, I say, all right, what have I done to get closer to goal X?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if it's like, all right, I want to buy a mansion in Malibu.
Right.
All right, I better have an account started with a down payment,
that
I'm working towards to get that mansion in Malibu.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be the exact thing, but what are you doing closer to get to where you want to be?
What's the last thing you manifested?
The last thing I manifested was a commercial.
Really?
Yeah, it was just it was a simple, commercial. I said, I want to manifest, I want a commercial. And it was the first quarter of the year, I got an IBM commercial.
You said you wanted it, and then you got it.
I said I wanted it. I was, working hard, telling my agent, hey, I really want to do this. So there were steps you take too. You don't just say, oh, I want to do this and just fall back.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's stuff you got to do. You got to pray about it. You got to research it. But what does it take to get in there?
I think it's a reminder.
Yeah.
It's almost like a to-do list.
Yeah, it is.
But it just stays, it keeps it at the forefront of your mind.
Yeah.
That's how I look at vision board.
Yeah, no doubt.
But everything I put on them has transpired for the most part.
No, real talk. Yeah.
All right.
Me too. Well, it's working.
I did the speed round and then just started interviewing. But anyways.
It be like that.
Because I was curious about that. And then you said keep networking.
Yeah.
What do you think about networking?
I think it's important because your network, they always say your network is your net worth. Right?
For real.
And I feel like a lot of the connections and a lot of the opportunities that's been afforded to me. I'm not from Atlanta. So I live in Atlanta.
I hear your accent. Where you?
Yeah, I'm originally from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Pittsburgh,
I was
Pennsylvania.
going to say
so
East
up north.
Coast.
Yeah. East Coast up north to get a little Midwest north twang to it. But yeah, it's a lot of what I have and a lot of what I've done has been through connection. They say it takes a village to raise a child. I think it's a village to raise an adult too.
I think and to raise a career.
A career, everything.
Village.
Other communities, they do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oftentimes ours, we sometimes keep and try to gatekeep, but I think it's more so if we can spread the wealth, nobody can do it like Selena do it. Nobody can do it like I do it. But if we can put some of this stuff together, man, we can do some serious things.
What's that quote? Like the boat, it rises, like everybody rises with the tide or something.
Yeah. They all come up together. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's so many of them like that.
Nails it. That's what
I mean? But it's all, we go further together.
Yeah,
not to sound like a political statement.
No, but it's true.
What we really do.
You
know what I mean? If you don't hold it, you got a skill set I don't have.
Yeah.
So I want to, tap into that. If you can help me and I can help you, let's win. Get the bag, I get the bag, and we.
Yeah.
We shopping.
Okay, so for your career, you do a lot of things. What moment made you think I'm good at this?
Ooh, you know what? I struggle with that. That's a good question. I think when I get affirmation from people, real people, especially too, like your family.
Yeah.
Like people that you know. You feel me? They're gonna give you. They're gonna be a yes man. They're like, oh yeah, we see you getting on. Oh, we see you doing it with Tyler Perry. Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Some people like you doing with Tyler Perry. That's still hot. That ain't hot. This project, that role wasn't. That wasn't your best.
Right.
So I think when you have, real people around you.
That's how you knew.
That's how I knew. You know what I mean? Like, they told me, yo, you killing that.
Mine is
walking the element.
My brother's very mean,
okay.
And he always says how bad I am at things. So if he says I'm good, I know it actually.
See, that's what's up.
Brothers
keep it real. Brothers are great people though. They ain't always mean. Shout out to the bro.
He'd be like, you suck. I'm good. When he says it's good, I'm like, oh, that's actually.
But so
good.
he's keeping it real though. But
he's very much so.
You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be like, you know what I mean. But then too, you got to be careful for certain people's validation too, because you know what I mean. You can't get counterfeit. You got haters too, even within families. I'm not saying bro. I'm saying there's people sometimes too that just they want to say some negative. Can we cuss over here?
Yeah.
We're going to say some negative shit.
Cuss a lot.
Okay, I was about to say.
I pull it back for the show.
I didn't know we can say shit.
Cuss like a sailor.
Yeah. So I just want to keep it real.
What do you think about haters? I've been thinking about them a lot.
Yeah, man. So it's a double fold. I used to be one of those people who I just cared so damn much what everybody was saying. I'm like, damn. I was like, I really care, but I don't know if it's just getting a little bit older. You know what I mean? And you just experience life. And when you start doing stuff that you like, and you already got your circle, you got your people. You don't give a damn about what nobody else says or thinks or whatever. It's like, yo, if it's not making me money, if it's not providing happiness for me, if it's not giving me peace of mind, I don't care. So if you want to hate on me, cool, whatever. It's cool. I don't like everybody.
Yeah, but I've been thinking about, not liking somebody and being a hater.
That's true. There's two different things.
But I've been thinking about Cat Williams and T.I. and all the people, like, if you got two haters, you need to figure out how to get the third, or haters get on your job.
Oh, yeah.
I actually think haters are good because they give you all this energy.
Oh, yeah,
you know how they say protect your energy?
Yeah, no
But
doubt.
they give you energy. I feel like that's why people, the more haters they have, like, the higher up they are.
Oh, no doubt.
That's why they say like don't concentrate on things you don't like or people that you don't like. You're feeding it.
Yeah.
That's what I've been thinking about a lot. Like not this is not a political podcast, but like Trump, so many people hate him, but he just keep rising to the top.
Yeah, because
it elevates you. I'm telling you,
when you're talking any publicity,
all that energy is given.
You giving people.
So I'm like,
you lifting them. That's why I don't. If I really don't like something, if I really am, if feel like I don't even
think about it,
even acknowledge
about it.
You ain't gonna get the airtime from me.
But that made me feel good. I was like, oh, I need some more haters. T.I. was right.
Yeah.
Cat Williams was right.
Haters, stay on your job.
Stay on your job. If you only got 2 haters, figure out how to get the third.
Look, I welcome it. Hey, look, you hate me, come on. I said, look, how you look, but you talking about me.
Right. What's something you chased that once you got it, you were not happy?
Ooh, something I chased. I chased a job that in title sounded great. I mean, the pay was nice. The job name was nice, but when you got there, everything that glitter ain't gold. You know what I mean? The people were nasty. The people were greedy, unkind. Don't want to see you really win. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, hater, like different kind of hater.
Right. That's
a hater when you're out in the world, it's just you and the haters.
Yes, that's completely different. And when you got to sit with them at the table,
you got to work together,
fight against them to get done. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, we ain't working from home. We in the office with these people. You got to be in and you feel like people are plotting on your demise on a daily basis.
Yeah,
and you don't feel like you have the outlet in that space.
Right.
I think so. Is you got to be really careful. I mean, and obviously, you don't know. But see, my main motivation was like, oh, I get this. I'm gonna be known for this.
Yeah.
Yo, I made it. I've arrived. And no, I didn't have no peace of mind. I was stressed. I was tired. I felt lonely at times. I wasn't happy.
How did you get out of it?
Well, I mean, I prayed. I talked to I love to call them my board of directors. So I have a group of friends outside of me that not my yes men. That's going to be honest with me. I got another job and, eventually got out of there. At first, I had to take some time because I was making some decent money. So, I live a certain lifestyle that I got to try to keep. But at the same time, I had to just be able to pivot. And it's tough, especially when you know a lot of people. You think, oh, I can just go into the next, people know me, someone. Then when you look at it's crazy. Everybody's gone. You don't know what to do. I'm like,
crazy.
I'm looking for a job. How do I look for a job? I don't even know. It changes so much. And even with all the education, all the stuff you have, then you're dealing with the whole, you're overqualified.
Do you watch The Office?
I have watched.
Well, Michael Scott was like, at my level, you don't look for a job. But I really think that, but it's not. It doesn't work. Like
not always.
It's like
not
sometimes
always,
you think I've built all these relationships. I fostered these relationships. So now I need something.
It should be easy.
I thought people would just be knocking down my door because I'm really good at this.
Yeah. No,
and they're like, no, I don't. Who?
Yeah, right. They're like, send me your resume.
I'm like, what? I gotta send a resume.
Look, then I send you my resume, but then I don't hear nothing.
Do you have a CV? You have a CV.
So I have a CV resume now. Now it's kind of morphed. I know. Do people even still say CVs now?
No, but I think CV is elevated.
Yeah,
that's because you're a doctor. Most doctors have a CV.
I feel like you're grown. Yeah,
that's why I was rapping in a car by myself. I was battle rapping nobody, and I was like, I got a CV. You don't even know what that is. You can't see me and all this. I was battle rapping nobody. It was just my. That's what I'm gonna say. If I ever get into a battle rap,
you use it.
I got a CV. Y'all don't have no CV. You don't even know what that is. But that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't even need a resume anymore because all my things I've done they speak for themselves.
Yeah, right.
That's not how.
No, it's all right. Look, that's cool. CV.
I got delusional. But what did you do about the title? Because for me, when I got a certain title, and I still struggle with that, it really does feed my ego. And I do like the response that it garners or whatever. Like when I say, oh, I'm do this or I do that. And I like that people are intrigued by it.
I feel you. And it is dope to an extent. But it's like one of those things, it's a double-edged sword. So sometimes it's good and you use it for good and it can open up doors that ordinarily probably wouldn't have been.
Right.
There's different conversations I had here since I moved to Georgia. You know, like one of my day jobs now, I work for a university here, and one of the universities here is very prestigious. So when I talk about this university, and they say, "Oh, you work there? Oh, you got a doctorate and you work there?"
Yeah.
The conversation shifts because now we're talking about something different, and now they believe
Right.
I'm one way. You know what I mean? When you know, what I mean, I know what it took to get there, but you know, it's different for different people.
What's your PhD in? Is
So
it a PhD?
higher ed management. Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, education.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm an educator.
He's a doctor.
I can teach you
I
something.
always say doctor.
Teach you something.
When people hear, so one of your other titles is an actor.
Yes.
So when people hear that, what about being an actor is overrated?
Ooh, one of the things, I think one of the things, well, I'll say that is like a misconception. I think people think that actors are rich. Come on, laugh. Actors, help me. Look, I was saying, look, and I know there's gonna be an actor saying, well, I get my bag. Yeah, I mean, yeah, some people get your bag on different projects. Yeah, I've got mine too. But I'm saying, but consistently. You know, it's a eat what you kill kind of industry. So you know, why you gotta really love it. And I like to encourage people who want to get into it to really love the craft. Don't get into this because you want to be famous, or you don't get into this because you know you just think you're going to be the.
There's easier things to do if you want to be famous.
If you want to be famous, there's
way
easier things. I can name a couple. And I was on the borderline one day of trying it.
Do not pick acting if you want to be famous. That's probably the silliest route to pick.
Yeah,
that's your least likely option.
Yeah, no, you got to do acting and something else. What else you do?
Because you heard on your ands.
Yeah.
Comma.
You got to end. But the thing I love about it is all my ands I love.
Right, exactly.
So you know, there's not one thing I just love, and I encourage people, if you don't know what to do, start trying new things.
Yeah.
Try things. You know, talk to people, do things that are outside of your box, and then you might be interested in something that you never thought you were.
I'm surprised people think actors make money. They should look at actors worse than they look at, like, you know, the misconception. Well, I don't know if it's a misconception, but the people think teachers don't have money.
Right.
That's how they should look at actors.
Right.
If not worse.
Right.
Because we don't have benefits.
Right.
We don't even have benefits.
Yeah, no. If you're in the union making certain stuff, you know. You're hard on here, baby.
And even the union, you have to pay a lot to be in the union.
Yeah.
It's not like
it's not cheap.
It's not cheap to be in the union.
It's not cheap. So yeah, you definitely gotta love what you're doing, man. And that's one of the things that I do love, and I know, and I don't want to say like, oh, you know, people say, oh, I love it so much, I do it for free. I have done it for free.
We do it for free all the freaking time. Every time you audition, you do it for free.
Yeah, you're doing it for free, and that's what I'm saying. And acting is and I even hate calling it acting sometimes because I feel like it's really a sense of being, you know, and really just life experience and being around people. I love people watching and observing and just watching. I mean, like that was one of the things, and I always wonder why I like people watching.
Right.
I be a kid like sitting there at the park while everybody playing, and I'm just watching everybody, and I'm getting enjoyment from watching because I'm seeing experience. I'm seeing brother-sister relationships. I'm seeing mom and dad relationships. I'm seeing mom and son relationships.
Yeah.
And taking it all in, and I'm putting that in my tool shed so I can be it on screen and tell stories.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's always been a kind of a cool thing. I've always loved it.
What has success cost you?
Ooh, success. That's a good question too. Look, I feel like I should have had that one before today. It's like no success. I think success costs you. It costs you a lot of time.
That's what I think.
It's a lot of time because I think in order to be great at something or really achieve what you feel success is, because success is different for different people, you know?
That's what the whole show, yeah.
You know what I mean? And for me, you know, like success in this world is being happy, working consistently, and making it lucrative. To me, that can be a complete, like I've reached total success. My family is good, I'm good, I feel good. I'm consistently working and I'm doing something that can generate impact to a community. I'm telling stories. I'm also being impactful. Like I'm giving back.
Right. I like what you said about you're working consistently and it's lucrative because we all know people who work 3 jobs and don't have any money.
Yeah, you get
so
that.
Working out, that's what I like. Oh, poor people are lazy or whatever. That's not. A lot of times it's not true.
No,
They're just
you're
not
right.
working
You're right.
smart. I see people who work
Right.
around the clock and don't have 2 pennies to rub together.
True.
So it's a huge difference between working a lot and then being lucrative.
Mm-hmm. No doubt, no doubt. And then also, I think one of the pieces is it's a little tangential, but I think it's important. Is how you spend your money. You gotta be able to. You can be working at McDonald's or a Home Depot down the street.
Yeah.
But if you spending your money like you know what I mean, like you working as a CMO of Microsoft, something ain't right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, how are we spending our money? How are we investing our money? How are you getting a return on your money?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How are you spending at the store? Do you gotta have all the name brands, or can you go rock a little Walmart George T-shirt and be cool?
Yeah. The education around money is not there at all. And I think a lot of times it's like the mindset, just I think it's the same as like with food and fitness.
Yeah.
People don't know and they
right.
don't have a good relationship with food or money or whatever. And so they just do anything and it shows.
Yeah.
Like it shows.
Same.
I'm sure my stomach is showing today. That's my problem area, but it's okay.
Yeah, don't judge me.
I wasn't
No. You see how she do say no.
I was not judging, but that's I always heard. I read a lot of books about money, and they were like, make your money grow, and spend less than you make. That's it.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 consistent things I see.
Yeah, but see, even a lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? It's like I make $50 Ubering today, and half of it's going. You put 25 in the gas tank. You want something to eat while you out, so you spend another $10 something dollars.
Yeah.
Then you need something to drink. Then you got to go put some power steering fluid in your car, and then you got $2 left. You know what I mean? It's like crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, how are we using our dollars to our advantage? And that's still a work in progress for me. There's different things that I'm still trying to figure out. I'm not the best.
Yeah.
But I do understand as I'm getting older. Oh yeah, you know what? Stuff does matter. Buying a cup of coffee every day does add up.
Yep.
Even if it's $1, let's assume it's $1. There's 30 days. That's a $30 bill. Every month you giving to somebody.
That stuff adds up.
It adds up.
It really does.
Buy coffee, make your coffee, and you spend way less.
Yeah. You
feel me?
I think it takes some restraint and
some
discipline
and education.
And then education and a new routine.
Yeah, new routine.
Because you have to maybe wake up earlier to make the coffee.
You might have to do that.
And all
it might
that
be some life adjustments. So like success, it costs time.
Yes.
It might cost, you know what I mean? Maybe money in certain cases. Success also does take money. So another part of that is even like me, in order to be an actor, it's not just, hey, let me just learn some lines. No, I need to be in class. I need to be getting trained by professional actors, people who have been doing this a while, so I can learn. You don't just get in and know.
Yeah.
You have to get mentors and people who are doing it so you can become better.
Yeah. Well, speaking of those mentors, relationships, so in networking, what are some, you said keep networking.
Yeah, definitely. It never ends.
What are some green flags in networking? What are some red flags?
Ooh. Red flags are coming right out the gate asking for something that you don't know nobody. You don't even know what they do. You ain't done no research. You just saying over here, oh, you a director, put me on. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Maybe that works for some people, maybe 1 in a million. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that worked for you. There's always a hater in the comments. Well, I did that. All right. It didn't work for all of us.
Okay.
Right.
But why you got time to be in our comments?
Yeah, right. No, what I'm saying is, you got to just coming people correct, being respectful, being prepared. Your first impression means a lot, and your name goes a lot, particularly if you're going to be in the industry. I mean, I can't tell you how many times a friend or even a new friend has said, hey, I'm starting to work with such and such, or they'll start talking about something, and facial reactions from people will be there, and some people will bust out laughing, or there'll just be a synergy of stuff we know, because your name and your brand and all of that is so important in this, because people talk.
Yeah.
And in order to be employed, it goes back to the networking thing. You know, when I was always taught by, older mentors in the game, you come to somewhere, be on time, be prepared, be professional, be respectful from everybody to the PAs up to the director, producers, everybody. You speak to people, you show up pleasant, don't complain, and you'll keep working. You'll keep working, and people won't say, "Oh, you're difficult to work with." You be patient. You come into places. Yeah, this shit happens.
When is it
It's not perfect?
A difference between being easy to work with versus being hard to work with versus I'm standing up for myself?
Oh, well, that's a good question too. I think it depends on what it is, obviously. But I think it's important for you to definitely know your moral compass,
right?
And what you standing up for. So while you may be having a bad day, sir, you ain't gonna call me out my name. While you may be having a horrible life, ma'am, I'll give you one time to.
Sorry, your life sucks.
Yeah, sorry, but. And I think there's a way to, redirect people. Some people, I've worked with some of the greatest people that I've ever come across. But you get some real nasty, duds too.
Yes.
You get some real nasty ass people. I've worked real recently with and if she's watching the show, she'll know I'm talking about her. I'm not gonna say no names, but she'll know. She was real nasty. She's nasty. She was working on a really important project that's about to come out. And a lot of people are excited about this project coming out. And she had gum. She was a PA. She was being nasty to people. I watched her. She had a pack of gum. I said, "Hey, can I get a stick of gum?" She said, like it was real stank a dank. Like I was like, you would think I asked her. I said something disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like, I just came out. She was like, "I just don't want no one asking me for gum."
Okay, girl.
Yo, it was like some psychotic, weird. And I'm looking at some people looking at me. Nobody wants to say nothing. Everybody's always like,
right.
I'm like, I said, "Man, you know what? Keep your gum. It's all right. Can you tell me where's Crafty?
Yeah.
I'll go get me gum."
Yeah.
Then she was like, "Oh no, here." I said, "No. You done already called. I hope you have a blessed day." And I seen her later. "I was just joking earlier. I just wanted to let you know." No, you wasn't.
Yeah.
No, you wasn't. You was going through what you was going through, but now that always is etched in my brain.
You can't come back from
so
it.
if I do a production next week, I know you ain't working for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you had a nasty too, and it didn't need to be all that. You know what I mean? But I understand people go through what they go through, but
yeah. That's just an example of one of the things is like how you treat people. I don't like sharing gum either, so I sneak.
See?
But wait, I sneak it.
You should sneak and eat it then. She
I
pulled
sneak
the whole
and
pack
eat
out.
it. Yeah, I don't pull it out in front of people.
She pulled the whole pack
I
out.
might even
My mouth was all dry. It was hot. I was talking to people.
I might even go in the restroom and like pop if I don't want to share it.
Yeah, well, that's
This is like when you back in the day when you were in school.
You know thyself.
Yeah.
You ain't coming out here being nasty. You wasn't mean.
No.
You know what I mean?
But you know,
Damn, Selena,
I learned that from back in the day.
Piece of gum, damn.
From school, and they used to be like, "Here."
Yeah,
and they be like,
but
don't tell nobody.
But she put it out like this. It's out.
Nana boo boo.
She's chilling. She's handing out props. She's doing stuff. I'm like,
Nana boo boo.
Like, oh, can I get another piece? I don't like people ask me for gum.
All right,
She sounded like that too.
We spent enough time on her. What's some terrible advice that you once believed?
Oh, we always did it this way.
You used to believe that?
Yeah, so it worked and it worked. This is the way we've always done it this way. So and it works.
Wow.
We've always done it this way, so, and it works. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Okay.
Yes, and I don't think that's always true.
Right.
Just because you've done it that way and it's worked doesn't mean there's not another way to do it.
Right.
I think people think there's just one way. And I hate this saying one way to skin a cat, but like I feel like there's always evolving ways. In this day and age of innovation and change and adaptability, you have to be. It's dangerous to say this is the way we've always done it, and that's just the way it can be dangerous to say this is, then you don't have any room for evolution or change. It's mediocrity now. It's, we're moving in a different direction, and you're still complacent. You know what I mean? And not to say that it's all the way out, because sometimes, there's certain things that we want to keep, and there's, and elements of that. And that's not to just throw everything out the window. We consider that and take this into consideration too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's a small thing that makes you feel successful? Like every time, like this small thing makes you feel like I'm successful. I'll go ahead.
No, well, you got something?
No, I was just thinking an example. I want to hear how you're thinking about the question, because in my mind, I'm thinking like when I work out, because I work out all the time, but that makes me feel like a success.
That would make me feel like a success today, because I definitely need to work out, and I ain't worked out in a couple of weeks. So.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get on you about that after the show.
No, please, because I used to be
no
good.
Excuse.
I used to be good, Selena.
No excuse.
I used to be really good, and I think because, let me say this, and I don't want to make excuses, but one of the excuses that I have.
No excuses, but
my excuse is that my schedule changes so much, so I need, and I used to be a consistent dude.
Routine.
So when we talked about routines and the 5 a.m. thing,
I
used to be up at 5 a.m. So I used to be up at 5 a.m. Before that, I would be up at 4:30. I was taking a spin class at 5:15. I would go to the spin class every day, 5:15. Then I would do my workout, do my weights, do my stuff, and shower, go to work. That was my routine, and it worked for me. I felt great, the best I've ever did. Now I have a different lifestyle because I'm an actor now too, and I might be on set at 5 a.m. or I might gotta not be there till 12, but I gotta do my day job during this time. So I have so many different elements and so many different things, and so it's just trying to figure out. I know.
Because I have videos of it. I literally will work out on set.
Do you?
Yes, and I will just have to
freshen up
my makeup. There's a lot of downtime on set.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Period.
You hurry up and wait.
Period. So you have time. I would sneak. I don't want people to see me, so I'm gonna show you the video. I would sneak and go work out for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
And just do something in the lot, because usually if you're on it depends on the budget. But if you're on a big set, you can go in the lot. The lot is huge. So I will work out back there. I'll show you what I did, but I'll tell you what I think about working out. I think about it like brushing my teeth.
I need to get back to you.
I'm just not gonna not brush my teeth.
Yeah.
I'm going to brush my teeth today. Yes, it's gonna be in the morning, but if I eat some onions or some garlic, I'm gonna brush them again, and whatever time I need to. And I think too is like get in whatever you can get in.
Yeah.
So you might not get an hour in. You just might not.
Right.
But if you get 20 minutes in every day, that's better than skipping for weeks and weeks.
That's true. That's true.
So it's like. And then I think, maybe I got to be on set twice this week or 3 times this week. Well, let me make sure I'm working out all the other days. Or if we get out early, I'll go work out because I got the gift of time. Just figure out when. You're just gonna sweat and it's just gonna be what it is. But I worked out.
No, you're right, and you're doing the damn thing.
So
you look great.
I do be eating donuts and Nutella.
Yeah, well, you can't tell.
So I do.
No, but she's gonna get me together. She's gonna hold me accountable. So, but that's why I'm saying this even out loud. So y'all hold me accountable too, because it's important, and that's what I'm saying. So that's like I said, the people we sometimes success for me would be like next week. My success would be like
No, start this week. Today's Tuesday.
I like the way
you can work out today.
I know,
it's early.
I could, and actually I could.
Okay.
You know what? I could.
Yes.
So I will.
Okay.
I will.
Starter. What would be a starter pack for anyone listening who wanted to do what you're doing? What's the kit? What's the starter pack kit?
Do what I'm doing in acting, or do what I'm doing
any of it.
Life.
Yeah, any of it.
Ooh, man, I don't know, because I feel like everybody's unique. Everybody has a unique box, and I'm really I don't know, I'm starting to sound more extra spiritual or something. But I feel like everybody has their own gifts, their own talents. I say, sit down, really think about what makes you happy, what makes you tick. How does the world view you? How do you feel? What do you feel like you can contribute to the world? Pray about it. Like, I'm really a firm believer in, whatever you believe, but I say I believe in Jesus. So for me, that works. But I pray. And I ask for guidance, I ask for wisdom, I ask for people, that are around me that are good and that are going to contribute to my well-being.
Yeah.
And I pray for peace of mind. Like I said, I just pray for peace.
Yeah.
For peace of mind and whatever that is. And then, along with the prayer, I do things that I know I love to do. So for me, acting is the thing I love to do. What I did once I was like, all right, I want to get back into professional acting. I went to good old YouTube University. And learn from different actors when I wasn't ready to pay for classes.
Yeah.
And so what should I be doing? Oh, I should be getting headshots. Oh, okay. Oh, I should be taking a class. All right, well, let me get enrolled in a class. Yeah, let me, get a demo reel together. What does that look like? Oh, I can do a manufactured reel. I don't have to have all these credits to do it just yet. Like, what can I do? Because people limit themselves on things that they can't do. And you could do so much that you could do from the comfort of your home. You could do it right from your phone.
Yeah.
Stuff you can do now. So now it's not gone are the days you got to do all these extra things. And not every one path is linear. Everybody has their own way to do it, right?
Right.
But for me, that's the way I did it. And it's been successful. I went to film festivals. I met people. I talk to people. I foster relationships, not just because I just want you to put me on, but if you've been in the game a little bit longer, you know something I don't.
Yeah.
And I'm open. I can lead, but I can also be led. And I think that's important. You can't just always be the main dude. Sometimes you ain't always number one on the call sheet, dog.
Most of the time, you're not.
You know what I mean?
Most of the time.
And that's okay, because guess what? You needed a whole ensemble to make it happen. And that goes beyond the cast. That's the crew as well. That's everybody from casting to, again, the PAs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need everybody to make it work.
Absolutely. Okay. The mics are giving me anxiety.
Oh, yours is
red. Is Mercury in retrograde? I don't know what's happening.
It must be. Oh, they flashing. So
okay. So I guess we got to hurry up. All right. Where can people find you? What are you working on?
On Instagram at Dr. RYSCOTT with Dr. Rye Scott. Facebook, Rye Scott. My nickname's Rye. A lot of people call me Rye, short for Ryan. And right now I'm currently working on a couple projects. I have one I'm actually filming tomorrow called Her Secret Obsession. Really interesting. I have a micro drama out called My Husband's Escape Plan. You can catch me on His and Hers, episode 4. You can see me on, I got a couple other projects I just booked. Can I say the one? I don't know if I can say the one. I signed the NDA. What else?
Just follow him.
Therapist. I got a lot of stuff.
Follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, we working. Yeah, we working. Therapist. I just did. A couple projects.
Well, congratulations that you're working.
Thank you.
Ryan's Instagram handle. Do people still say handle?
Yeah.
Instagram handle will be in the show notes. So make sure you check out Ryan's page.
You got me. Say what's up.
A lot of stuff going on, and you'll have to come back when my mics have decided to.
I'm definitely
cooperate.
This is fun. Yeah, this is fun.
So thank you, Dr. Ryan Scott, for sharing your time with me and playing along and being patient with the mics. He was very patient. Yeah. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in. Subscribe to the U Plus Happy YouTube channel. Like, share this episode, and you can follow the show on Instagram at U Plus Happy. Let me know what you think about the new game I'm playing in the beginning of the show, especially the OG listeners. I want to hear it. And send me questions you want me to ask. And I'm working on a new tagline this season, y'all. So give me suggestions, because we used to say, it doesn't matter, because we're using a new one now.
What did you say?
We'll show you our definition of success if you show us yours. Ooh. But I want to change it. I want to show. No. So I used to have a guest say it, but it's okay. All right, I'm going to see y'all next week. Bye. Thank you for watching U Plus Happy. See you next week. Yeah.